Alright, now we're going to be playing with Flareon Box, a very toolboxy deck. As you can see, there's a lot of singles in this deck. I mean, I wouldn't count like the Hoothoot is a single, sure, but like we have a 1/1 Pidgeot line with the quick search ability. We have the Flareon with the burning charge attack, does a lot of damage. Carnelian also does a lot of damage, which is pretty cool to see. We have one of the Eevee boosted evolution, which can evolve in the active. We have one of Eevee EX with the Rainbow DNA, which allows us to evolve into either Flareon EX or our Leafeon EX with the Verdant Storm attack, doing 60 damage for each energy attached to all of your opponent's Pokemon, or the Mossa Gate attack, doing 230 damage and healing 60 from all of your bench 100 damage from all of your bench Pokemon. Now, Leafeon EX, pretty powerful attacker as well. There's quite a few grass type weakness Pokemon out there, such as Charizard and such as Grimmsnarl, as well as Mega Absol, so very nice to have all this type coverage. We also have Wellspring Ogerpon to threaten with Torrential Pump attacks, combined with Sparkling Crystal and the Crispins, which honestly I'm very surprised there's only one copy in this deck. This is the top 32 list from Stuttgart. I would definitely love a second or even a third Crispin in this. We do have the Glass Trumpet as a way to accelerate energy as well. Of course, we have the Burning Charge attack in order to lead into that, but we want to start with early pressure with the Wellspring, and we don't have a great follow-up with a Crispin into a Flareon or something. Could see that causing us problems, but this is what we're going to play with. We have the Terapagos as well as a solid attacker. We have the Latias for mobility. We have Serendipity as a potential attacker as well, but also as for the Flip the Script ability, of course. And we have Briar in case we can sneak that extra price card as a possible win condition. And we have Black Belt's Training to increase the damage of all of our Pokemon, most especially Carnelian, going up all the way to 320 damage, allowing us to 1KO things like Dragapult TX. And we also have the ability to use Gravity Mountain and Vitality Band as well if we want to reach those higher numbers. Black Belt plus Vitality Band with Flareon's Carnelian does 1KO a Charizard EX as well. And Vitality Band combined with Torrential Pump allows us to KO both Solrock and Lunatone, or a Monkidori as well, or a double Monkidori potentially in a single turn. So this super toolboxy deck, very, very good. I love that it has Tool Scrapper as well. I feel like every time I play any sort of Terra box, I'm always wishing there was Tool Scrapper in my deck, and thankfully there is one now. And yeah, let's jump into a ladder, see what we can do. Big disclaimer, I have not played with this particular version of Flareon Box in a very long time, so we'll have to see how the misplays go. Almost as unfortunate as this hand in particular, which is really, really bad. I am going first. Ugh. A very, very bad hand. No out to... Okay, well, I mean, I guess that improves it a little bit. Yeah, that definitely improves it a ton. I'm gonna be forced to go into Leafeon though, which is sad. But I'll be able to play, I guess. We'll see. We'll see. Buddy plus Dreepy into the Arven. Okay, so this is a weird Dragapult deck. Yeah, Salamand, like that makes sense, but then that means you're delaying the Wellspring. Like you're not gonna be doing it on turn 2, you're gonna be doing it on turn 3, right? And if you're doing it on turn 3, your opponent might have evolved out of the situation where Wellspring is an actual threat, right? So that's like my issue, if you will, with that. Okay, so we see the HE Pollen. Very sad to see. Okay. That actually helps a solid bit. That lets me get a KO. Okay, so let me think this through. Now I can Noctowl for, assuming it's in there, I have to assume it's in there, probably Dawn plus the Tool. Right? Dawn plus the Tool. That Terapagos was pretty clutch. No, there's no Dawn. Okay. Dang it. Wait, do I even play? I do play one Dawn, no? No, I don't play Dawn. Okay, so I couldn't find Dawn because it's just not in the deck. Alright. I definitely need the Tool. Well, do I though? I'm gonna get Flareon and an energy anyways. Well, maybe it's a Cyrano. Yeah. Alright, that's gonna be the play. Gonna be Cyrano plus the Sparkling Crystal. And then Cyrano will get me Flareon, Eevee, and the Wellspring. And I have Jet Energy for Wellspring next turn. Yeah, that's gonna be the plan. And I have the Leafeon potential for an eventual Charizard. So, okay. Not the best, not the worst. Let's go Sparkling Crystal the active. And I'm not gonna attach energy, we're just gonna Burning Charge. Or Buddy gets wrecked. And then we get the 2 energies on the Teal Mask to threaten next turn. We are now free from the item lock. We get a Hoothoot. Not bad. Not the best. Not the worst. We can get 2 more prizes next turn. Having a Hoothoot down. I honestly might prefer having Fez down. That might actually be better overall. Not sure. We'll see. Depends. I mean, we could get Iono for sure. And Jamie, GG, and Grateful Boogie, thanks so much for the follow. Sorry, I missed it. Start fast bench Eevee and set up for a potential snipe start. It's just I wasn't even guaranteed all Monday. I wasn't guaranteed even 3 like a third energy. So I did consider it starting Fez. But I needed to top deck something good anyways to get myself into the game, so I figured might as well just lead into the Flareon, you know? Give myself the option. But yes, there was definitely merit to going for the fast start instead. And yes, only one Crispin definitely feels weird to say the least. Alright. So I need to know the formula for Dragapult decks to get double Dracloak under turn 2, because if you've seen my streams of Dragapults, pulling that off feels like the most difficult thing in the world. Alright, so what's their plan now? I guess they're debating on who to retreat, because I do threaten with Wellspring. They could just leave the Monkey Dory in the active for sure. They could go into a second Body, maybe? Goodbye Halucha. I'll ask once again, any Hollow Knight gamers out there? Because I feel like the highlight of 2025, like I love playing video games. I definitely wish I had more time to play. My highlight was beating 100%ing Hollow Knight. I was like, that gave me hope that I still got it. Gave me hope that I still got it. Oof, okay. So this could be a Charizard response. And I don't have a good response to that. Why? Because I didn't get to play Fan Rotom, I didn't get to Pidgeot. I have the Leafeon in hand, but it's not doing me good. You made it to a last boss and just quit? No! Wait, I mean the last boss is in from the DLC and to 113% the game, or the last boss like Hollow Knight? Yeah, I 100% did it. I was very surprised because I definitely don't like Metroidvanias. But wow, Hollow Knight was insane. Like that, what a game. I'm putting off Silsong because I was definitely like, Hollow Knight is a grind. 100% Hollow Knight is quite a grind. So right now I'm alternating between Pokemon Crystal and Zelda Oracle of Ages. I've just been trying to like go back and play a lot of games that I didn't get to play from various eras of my life. Especially Zeldas. I definitely haven't played enough Zelda. I feel like I discovered Zelda a little too late. Okay, so I think now I just attack the active, right? Going into Wellspring doesn't make much sense. I get some energy on the Eevee. Take a prize with Wellspring. That doesn't accomplish much and leaves my board pretty bare bones. So I'm gonna do Burning Charge. Unfortunately, I can't attach to Pokemon. Might have to commit to the Eevee. Yeah. I mean, Leafeon wasn't KOing anyways because they only have 2 energy in play. So that's only 240 damage. You need them to have 3 energy in play so that you can 1-KO them. So yeah, not the greatest attack. If they KO Eevee, I have Fez or maybe a Flareon KO. If they KO Fez, I have the Leafeon. Oh, no way. Well, never mind. Team Rocket's Watchtower stops Eevee EX's Rainbow DNA. So I can no longer evolve until I play down a stadium. Dang. Fair play to my opponent. Fair play. Control play. Okay, yeah. I mean, the story is fantastic. The gameplay, it's also, like I said, Metroidvanias are not my style of game, but wow. Like, the battling and everything, I don't know. The game was so good that it compensated the fact that I don't like Metroidvanias. And interested in Metroid Prime 4, I actually have never played any Metroid Prime games. So I got the first one for the GameCube, and I tried playing it, and I didn't like it. But that was also, what, 20 years ago? Maybe more? So if or when I give Metroid Prime 4 a try, I probably want to play the first 3 beforehand. So yeah, that's where I'm at. I was very excited for Donkey Kong Bonanza, and I played it for like 20 minutes, and I did not like it overall. Alright, I'm gonna go into the Wellspring in case I'm able to like find boss, right? Get a double knockout, but yeah, this is not looking good. Is there anything else I could want to bench right now? No, I want to thin. I want to get the Pidgey. Well, let's go flip the scripts. All right, Noctowl, Ultra Ball. What? Oh my god, that is insane. That was like worst case scenario. Gosh, stupid Team Rocket's Watchtower just won them the game, I think. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I've lost them. So sad. Alright. Let's not deal with 2 Charizard. How about that? Man, what an awful draw of the Fez. Fez and Deputy definitely did not flip the scripts. And that prize is not a good one. You like Zelda or Metroid? That's fair. I'm a big Donkey Kong fan. I was very excited for Donkey Kong because I love Donkey Kong 64, but I feel like it hasn't aged well. And I did not like Donkey Kong Bonanza. I don't know. It didn't feel right. I did not like it. So yeah. I won't be playing Metroid anytime soon. I would be lying if I said I would. It's maybe on my to-do list, but there's so many other games that I really want to play. Very excited about Final Fantasy VII. the remake that's coming out for Switch 2. I played the original. I never beat Sephiroth in the final battle. And so I want to see... Yeah, alright. You got it. Alright, so I'm probably gonna fan call for... Well... I have Ultra Ball, right? I need... Ultra Ball needs to get me a Terra Pokemon. Don't have Latias for mobility either. Will have to attach energy. Okay, so I think I'm gonna grab these. I do have Glass Trumpet this turn, but I guess I'll grab the Eevee. The Terra Eevee. Hopefully we don't go up against another Night much. Oh wait. I shouldn't. I grabbed this Hoothoot to discard and keep the... That's my bad. It's fine, I guess. No, I discarded the wrong energy too. Yeah, I did this the other way around. Definitely did not do this the right way through. Oh well. It is what it is. The water should be in the active and the fire should be on the bench. That was very dumb. You are a Castlevania and a Metroid fan, Smoke? Yeah, I mean, understand. I've never played a Castlevania. I've never played a Metroid game. It's just too, like, I love exploring, but I also, maybe, like I said, I'm old. I really prefer straightforward games. Like linear gameplay, and like I know where I'm starting and where I'm heading, as opposed to like the whole back and forth I find very tedious. And despite that, Hollow Knight, amazing game. Astrobot is the best of the bunch. Yeah, so I don't have a PlayStation 5. I really want one. And they're definitely getting a lot cheaper. But like I said, like what I need is the Switch equivalent to PlayStation. That's what I need. Wow, we're up against Greninja. That's what I need. A Switch equivalent for PlayStation games. And I know there's a PlayStation Portal, but that's not good enough, I don't think. That's like, because you need to be connected to the cloud, right? And when I'm in a flight, I'm not connected to the cloud. Alright, so we're gonna get Cyrano and the Crystal. The Cyrano will get me Flareon that I want, will get me a Fez, and will get me you. Yeah, I need to be careful. Benching. Do I jet energy? No. Alright. Do I bench the Hoothoot? I think I want to stagger the Hoothoot. We're just going to take the KO for now. I need a good price here. And yeah, let's attach the fire to myself or Carnelian. I could, if I find Noctowl, if I find it's not useful. If I find Noctowl, Ultra Ball, or the Black Belt's training, or the Stadium, I could knock out a potential incoming Greninja. We'll see. Hey, Juan Chamat, thanks so much for being here. Why are we playing Petrel here? I mean, yeah, okay, that's the answer. As an out to Grand Tree. That makes sense. Yeah, like I don't know if I'll ever play Castlevania. I think I will play Metroid at some point, especially the 2D games. Like after Hollow Knight, I feel like I owe it to the genre to play the original games that led to that, right? So maybe I'll play a Castlevania, but not anytime soon. Like, I'm even procrastinating making a list of all the games that I want to play or need to play that I haven't played yet. Like, I need a list of games that I want to play, a list of games that I want to play again, and I want to have a list of games that I've completed lifetime. I wish I could, like, have that sort of record. I'll eventually get down to that. Yeah, I priced so many basic energies, right? There were 2 available. There's 3 in play right now. So I priced, what, like 4 energies? Something crazy like that. Okay. There's a Greninja. There's the Shinobi Blade. No KO. Which is fine. Alright. And we got a good top deck. Attacking for 280 is also fine-ish. I could go boss KO Pidgeot as well. I don't mind that too much. I don't mind going boss KO the Pidgeot. Probably better than attacking into the Greninja. I don't know how much better though. Probably better. Okay, if I bench the Eevee... No, you need to have the Pokemon to be in play for a turn. Yeah, so I can't use the Eevee. But Eevee has the evolution ability anyway. Okay, well, let's do that. I could do what my opponent did to me with like Jet and then trap this dude to buy time. That doesn't seem worth it though, so I'm just gonna go KO. Like, I kind of want to bench the Hoothoot, but then if they grab the thing, which maybe that's not bad. Like, if I bench another Hoothoot, that's actually no. Okay, so benching another Hoothoot is probably correct. So hear me out. If they go KO both Hoothoots, my Flareon lives. If they KO Flareon and a Hoothoot, I have the other Hoothoot available. So it's sort of like a win-win, no matter what they KO. Of course, I can't Carnelian next turn, but I do have the Jet Energy. So we just open the door. Alright, so we see the Hilda. They could also get a triple KO with Dusknoir, right? Dusknoir KO both of these. But they just grab the Frogadier and the Energy. When it comes to Metroid, you're in a good spot. The first 2 Metroids already have remakes. Oh, really? A Super Metroid is the masterpiece. Fusion is your favorite, and Dread is a dream that became true in 2021. Okay, those are definitely some good references. Victor, those are definitely some good references. I'll keep those in mind. Okay, so, yep, my opponent can KO Flareon and both Hoothoots now with the Dusknoir, but it would open up a possibility of Bloodmoon KO Fez. So we'll see. I have my own Fez. They already played Hilda, so I will be able to utilize Fez myself. Weird spot though, for sure. Like, hitting Bloodmoon boss of a Fez with no Hoothoot in play is such a high roll, especially after I used a boss. Okay, so there's the Dusknoir. This will probably be an Energy, right? Oh, okay, it's a Bloodmoon. Okay. Okay, friend. There's the Bloodmoon. There's the Bloodmoon. There's the Energy. So yeah, Hoothoot and Flareon going down. Yeah, if I bench the Fez, my opponent doesn't have 2 clear prizes right now, but they will if I bench the Fez. They didn't Shinobi Blade this turn, so they might not have boss. It would be super high roll if I up deck the... if I find boss off of this Fez though. 1 turn too late, stupid Noctowl. Alright, I think I do it. Like, I don't have a better play. Oh wait, no, I do. I actually do. My better play is to just do 70, because 70 plus 240 is 310. That's my better play. Oh, but if they have the Energy, they just... Never mind. Oh, if they have the Energy, they just win. Oops. there any way I can stop that? And they had to Hilda for the energy last turn. It's just, if I bench Fez, they have two options to. I'm just gonna do it. Yeah, I'm just gonna do it. If they have the ignition, they win. And there's no stopping that. If I bench Fez, they can win with ignition or with boss. So it's a lot more outs. And they do have it, yep. Yeah, this game I just like the early game did not work. These Fan Rotom reliant decks, I just don't resonate with me. So many pieces, like I don't know. I feel like I'm barely ever like I'm always trying to find one piece and I whiff majorly, and now trying to find multiple pieces. Ugh. Not my cup of tea. Okay, well there's a Pidgey and there's an Eevee. So probably discarding the Terapagos and the Noctowl. Got Fan Rotom. Good pricing Noctowl, that's fine. Okay. Grab double Hoothoot plus the Noctowl. We're benching everyone. And we have Crispin. We have the Tool. We have Lightning Energy priced, but that's it. Looking decent, at the very least. Looking decent. So the question is, do I jet into the Eevee? Or I'll just attach to the Wellspring. We'll see. Only one maybe with only one Crispin, just have to force the Flareon. Maybe that's what you have to do. We do get Iono out of her Noctowls into a dead hand once again. It's a skill issue to play straightforward decks. It's definitely not. It's definitely not. I do feel like every deck, like just because you play a deck with more moving pieces doesn't make you better at the game, right? I think it's connected to where the more decisions to be made, that's where, like if there's only 2 or 3 decisions to be made per turn, you're less likely to make a mistake. But your opponent is also more likely to predict whatever you are trying to do, right? So I think I don't think it's a skill issue, right? Because we've seen many amazing players, like off the top of my head, I think about Caleb Gedimer winning a regional with Raging Bolt, right? Which is considered like it's always made fun of as a crayon deck or whatever it is, right? So I don't think it's a skill issue. I think whatever gives you the most confidence to win any given game or any given tournament, that's what you should play. And sometimes the straightforward decks are extremely powerful, and those are the ones you should play. And other times, the slower or more control-y or more setup-based decks are the ones that you should be playing, and that's fine. So I don't think it's a skill issue. Like no one should ever brag about having more skill than someone else just because they play a deck with more moving. Bro. 7 item cards. How do I get Iono into 7 item cards? Like if I had 1 energy, I KO both of these and it's a completely different game. Now it's my opponent's gonna have the initiative. My opponent's gonna knock out the Wellspring, and knock out my Pidgey or my Eevee. That's game. Hey Supreme, how's it going? We are out here trying to survive Flareon, but like I don't know how people win with this deck. Basically, that's the conclusion of today. Is I don't know how people win with this deck. Trying to grind the ladder. I mean, honestly, I've been getting some decent games to the point where like I don't feel like I'm missing out on games. But like we've had some skillful games and whatnot. So I'd just be, whether I was in Arceus or whether I'm in, I don't know what rank I'm at, that's fine. But yes, it is annoying to have to grind up again and again and again. And like, we haven't had a new set, so I don't even know why we had a reset. Like that doesn't make sense. I think that's the biggest issue. Why are we having mid-season resets for no reason? You've played against Loging and Sam like 10 games in a row. Okay, yeah, I can see how that gets annoying. Like, for sure. And the Alexams are playing like 4 battle cages, right? So you could be like, yeah, I'll just play Dragapult and wreck them, and or just at least add Shaman. At least add Shaman to your deck to avoid Slowking. Alright, well, there's the Dragapult. Wow, they even discarded Dragapult. That's how good they're drawing. Yeah, like, see, this, I can never accomplish this when I'm playing Dragapult. I don't know how you do it. Like, I never Iono my opponents into 7 item cards and GG. Ever. Hey, Van Grouch, how are you doing? Like the emotes, the Zelda emotes. We are so dead. Like, what could Iono even give me? How do we even deal with a Dragapult once this is set up? You're that guy with Alexam. That's fair. That's fair. To be played like the person who was in the beginning of the stream who was complaining about all the control-y type cards. Like, if you think they're so broken, just play them yourself and win with them. And like, if you generally think that, then just play them yourself and win with them. But that's when they go, oh no, it's, yeah, they always have excuses. So it's not as black and white. So then just play with what is available. That's all you need to do. Play with what is available. That's a recipe for success. You think a card is extremely broken and should be banned, then play it yourself and win because it's so broken. That simple. To get at any type of card, what would you add? That's a very broad question, but in general, I would love to have oh, I'm okay, so I'm up against Golden Gold, benching that Eevee bad. I would love to have fairy types back. I wish we had fairy types back. Alright. Incredibly good start for my opponent. No energy though to draw. That's kinda good. Okay. So I do have, so with Briar, it's okay to take a prize card, right? Because Briar exists, bro, no way. I actually prized this stupid Cyrano, so I can't, I guess I can't set up Pidgeot. Oh, I can. This is, so this gets Cyrano plus Candy. Not Cyrano, sorry. Hilda plus Candy. I thought I was, once again, not setting up the Pidgeot. I checked for the Pidgeot pieces. I did not check for the rest. Okay. Definitely don't need the grass. I can quick search for the Flareon. So, alright. I think like this might be the one game we win on stream with with Flareon Box. And it's okay. Take a price card. Oh, and how on earth? Oh, needed to be Jet Energy. I just, yeah, Fan Rotom does not have free retreat. I needed to grab Jet Energy to start attacking. What the heck? What the heck? Alright, that one's on me for sure. 100%. That one's on me. Now my opponent top decks will get to draw. Could end up getting the first prize card without having a 2-pricer in play, which is not the end of the world because of Briar, right? Like, it's gonna come down to Briar. So the 2 Night Stretchers I have in my hand are actually very, very clutch. Very, very clutch. But I should have been one price ahead, and I should have forced more out of my opponent. Now they are the ones. So that was poorly executed by. Oh, even worse, now they're at uneven price cards. Yeah, I really messed that up. I really messed that one up. Yeah, okay, so if we lose this game, it's because 100% it's because of me. 100%. 100% it's gonna be because of me. 100%. There's the Jet Energy laughing in my face. I even had the Hilda, right? Like, it was correct to grab Hilda and not Cyrano. Really poorly executed. Really poorly. Okay, so I'm gonna lose this game. That's fine. It's on me. We're gonna play it out, see if my opponent maybe whiffs at some point. Briar was priced. That's really bad. We did see my opponent have a super explosive turn last turn. There's only one energy in the discard pile right now. Maybe there's a universe where my opponent doesn't get to 7 energy in hand, and then things go back to normal, I guess. But yeah, the confidence with which we are playing and evolving does not bode well for for our hero Flareon Box. Just have all their golden goes without needing to search for them. Must be nice. But yeah, this is all on me. This was 100% my mistake. 1,000,000% my misplay. Only 2 more extra cards though. No supporter having been played yet. No option for Cypher Maniac. So, Earthen Vessel, that's a bad sign. They need 7 energy. 6 to KO me, 1 to attach. Out of the 9 card hand, they have triple Golden Go plus a plethora of energies just built up. Counterpart to that is they could just knock out the Eevee, for example. Like, it would be bad if they take a knockout on the Fez. It would be fine if they take a knockout on the Eevee. So yeah, I'm in a decent spot if they whiff. If they KO, then I'm in a very bad spot, because then they go to 3, I'm at 5, I KO, I'm at 3, they're at 3, they KO, I can't prior, and I lose. So if they whiff, I'm in a fantastic spot. If they don't whiff, then I'm in a oh my gosh, that's bad. Well, okay, so they need to have 6 out of 7 energies, and I haven't played a supporter. Oh, seriously? You got there? No, okay, they didn't. Okay, now I'm feeling perfectly fine. 200 damage means they can kill me with Soul Rock. That's fine. I'll be at 2 prizes in. Not a problem. Not a problem whatsoever. I could also make their life a little bit harder and just go get into this Flareon, right? Forcing them to have boss in order to knock out this one instead. And I kind of like that, actually. I do kind of like that. Go ahead and remove their air balloon. Take away their mobility. They discard the other one. Okay, now things are looking pretty good. Because they whiffed. I do want to keep the energies available for whenever they knock out one of the Flareons. I want to repower up again. I just need to attack 3 more times with Flareon and we win the game. Okay, so because they whiffed, it compensates for my mistake that I didn't grab the Jet Energy. We're still going to win this game, but just like in the previous instance, we should always be trying to make the best possible plays, and not grabbing the Jet was just very dumb. That was me being way too convoluted in my thoughts and not aggressively going for the correct play, which was Jet KO, take the first prize card. Because then even if they KO you back, that's when it doesn't matter anymore, right? Because they're at 4, you're at 5, you take 2, you're at 3, they take 2, they're at 2, then you Briar KO and you win. So that was definitely on me. Now I have the possibility to get back the Eevee. I top deck the Noctowl, pretty good. We can reestablish the Eevee. We can repower it up. We have the Sparkling Crystal as well. I don't want to, so I kind of don't want to draw with Fez just because I don't want to draw the energies. I want to attach them. Dead. I can definitely quick search. I guess Glass Trumpet's also. Yeah, and so I attack, and then I have Noctowl, quick search. They have no hand attack. I have Boss. It's over. Si estás buscando algún producto o carta de Pokémon, puedes encontrarlo en hyperbeamcards.com y utiliza el código Tablemon para un 5% de descuento en tu compra.